Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel live stream. We are coming to you live. What's going on? What is going on today? I was confused. Somebody said to me, I met some people and they said, nice tag Heuer. Could you confuse a Rolex with a tag Heuer? That is the question for today, guys. Could you do that? And I met a friend, and they've got a Mercedes Benz, and his girlfriend, fiance, well, partner, they've been together for years, was wearing a Tag Heuer. So, Tag Heuer to normal people is actually it's quite an expensive watch. Tell me what you think. You think that's the case? Do you see it as being prestige? I don't know. I don't see it much as prestige. You tell me. You tell me. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you see it as prestige? Is it prestige? That's the question. That is the question that we are asking. We are asking these questions here, and we want to know the story. That's what we want to know. We want to know the story. Yeah, that's the situation. So guys, let's jump on and get this question asked out there. That's what we want to know, guys. What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? I'm having a great time. I've woken up. It's always early, you know that. It's always fantastic. It's always fantastic. Good to be here. I love it here. It is good to be here, and I would like to. Yeah, I would like to literally seize the opportunity. Yeah, seize the opportunity. That's what I want to do, is seize the opportunities and see how it goes. Yeah, that's the way things are. We've got our first super chat. It's coming in, filtering fast and furious. We've got Thomas Burnett. You are watching Pontiff TV. Thank you so much, the Thomas Burnett. Thomas, I'd love to talk breguets with you. I've long fought hard. Do I keep my breguet? Do I sell it? I love it. I love. We're talking enamel dial, the same one that you have. The enamel is special. Yeah, it is a special dial for a special punter. What I mean, it is special. And we've got a super chat here. Rich Mitch, £2. Why are Amiga so highly regarded, AC3? And we got Hurritan. Please play clip and watch us and tell us your thoughts this morning about SOV. Not only, but only after the clip. Thanks. What's the clip? Let's have a look. Have a look. Let's have a look. Where is this? This is playing this clip. Let's have a look here. We'll play the clip. Making sure I've got it on the screen for all the punters here. Yes, we have. Here we go.
Go. This is all you need, baby. This is all you need. Vale, Sirocco. Sirocco's Yacht Club. Vale, Sirocco. We miss you, Sirocco.
Is that where his boat was for real?
We miss you.
DCL.
Sirocco's Club. We miss you, Sirocco. Hey, I was looking out as his palliative care nurse from the final days. I made sure that he signed over all his possessions to his flatmate and gave the walrus nothing. Fuck the walrus. Fuck the walrus.
Plastic, do you know what happened to the boat? Do you really know what happened to the boat or no?
Good.
The boat went to his flatmate. Fuck the walrus. The walrus fucking can get fucked. Yeah.
I feel like he's Randy Macho Man Savage.
Hey, what's up, HR, man?
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Listen, it's a great show. You got a great show going here. You got a great show happening there. We got to get some more action on this show, man. We got to get some more action. Come on, what's happening, baby?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're trying to do, brother. You know, I think I owe a lot of the longevity of this I owe a lot of it to the people jumping on, so...
Let's play the brand new Dubsy clip. You know, Dubsy, he told the world that plastic was gonna light up the walrus like an accelerant, and he told the world that he was gonna back up the walrus. He was gonna fight me if he saw me. Let's play that new clip. Come on, but I do love the Dubsy. But let's play the new clip. Come on, boy, let's play it.
You know, he played it earlier.
He said that he doesn't like the clip, man. He said he really doesn't like the clip.
Who fucking cares, man? It's out there, man. He signed the YouTube terms of service. His image is on the fucking interwebs, baby.
I think we need
boss, man. Do your boy.
With the ball.
Hey, make a fucking decision yourself, baby. Stop being a pussy. Make a fucking decision.
Hey, Charles, he's in the chat. What's up, HR?
Oh, he's in the chat. Jump on, HR. Yeah.
Did you hear him in Nick's stream earlier?
Yeah, I did. No, well, is that the clip you played that clip where he came on as himself and
he came on. There was no shtick. He was just genuine.
Nick talked about his wife just like everybody else.
Yeah, he called his wife a whore. You know, like he's just fucking lost the plot.
Well, here's the funny part, and I will say this: Narc does the same things.
There we go. There. Play the clip in WhatsApp and tell us your thoughts this morning about Sob. I think you mean plastic, don't you? That was plastic. Look, I am not Sirocco's family. I don't expect anything from him. He was a guy who helped me on the internet, and personally, I think the whole idea of inheritance and who's entitled to what, that has to be decided by the person who's leaving the inheritance. It's not for me to say so-and-so should do this or should do that. That's not the way it works. And hey, if somebody leaves me something, fantastic. If not, it's their business. I got no qualms with any of that. So the thing is, well, I tried to ring him to tell him the news. He wasn't taking my call. What sort of person does that? And they blocked me. They didn't want to talk to me. Well, you know, what can I say? And we've got Thomas Burnett joining the channel. How are you, Thomas Burnett?
How are you doing, Pontiff? You okay?
Hey, I am.
We're doing the same. We're wearing Explorer 2s and we're drinking Coke Zero.
Oh, we're drinking Coke Zero as well. Yes, yes. Look at that.
Coke Zero and Explorer 2s.
Thank you so much there. We got a super chat. Just let me grab the super chat. Madman member for 55 months. Epic morning hair, Paul. I love it. You know this? Safe travels, buddy. Yeah, the hair. I've got a traveling comb. It folds up. It's a fold-up comb. Just give it a look. At least I tell you what, I'm glad to have hair. Thomas, I wanted to talk to you.
Archie, can I just stop you?
Yes.
Have you banned Discount? Have you hidden him?
Sorry?
Discount. Is he banned?
Not that I'm aware. Why would he be banned? He's always. I'll just double check. I don't believe he is. I certainly haven't banned him. I'll have a look. I don't think he's banned. I'll just double check because it's always worth double checking. I've got a few modules I got to check.
Check a few modules.
No one's banned at the moment.
All right. I just want to say, in the UK, we had Remembrance Sunday today, and we've been remembering the fallen, and it's also been a sad day today because it's also been the anniversary of the passing of our good friend Blue Shirt.
Holy fuck. Hell, let's bring that picture up there. I'm going to bring that up, Thomas, for you to show there.
That's been 4 years.
Fuck!
4 years today. Yeah, 4 years today. It was the anti-troll. It goes back to the days of people like
So he died in 21, wasn't it? 21?
21, yeah. 9th of November, 2021. Yeah. Yeah. Sad times.
How old was he? How old again was he?
He would have been 62 today. Well, on the 15th of September was his birthday. He would have been 62. But
and when he passed, he was. So that's 4 years ago. You said, is that right?
4 years ago. So he would have been 58 when he passed away. Yeah.
That's right, 58. Fuck, that is so. That's not
Terrible,
old.
Not old, no. I mean, it goes back to the day that he was the anti-troll, wasn't he? He was the. I mean, bad things happen to the best people, which is really sad. It goes back to the days of people like. I remember the days, when it was from a more gentile time when people were more polite and cordial and tolerant, as opposed to today when they thrive on petty dramas for months on end. And I remember the times when he used to welcome everyone. There were people in the chat like Vegas Milgauss, howdy from Texas, Turkey Vulture, Smokey Flipping Zippo, Fries with Mayo, Yankee Doodle, Orange Ann, Mr. C, $1, Bud the Studs, Rich Buddy, Woody New Yorker, now Woody New Jersey. And we had all these people. Mark, he was on your channel loads of times, and yeah, it's and I miss him so much. He was gracious and professional, and it didn't matter whether you collected G-Socks or Pateks. He was interested to hear about your collection. He was just such a cool dude. Such a cool dude.
He was a cool dude. How are you, Mark? Mark's joining us.
Yeah,
I am well. There's a super chat that just arrived. $10.
Super chat. Here we go. Super chat. This is from Mad Man. Thank you so much. So glad I'm wearing my bluesy today. Thanks for reminder, Thomas.
The blue shirt bluesy.
Yeah, he always used to start the show off with a super chat from Blue Shirt Buddha. And, I actually had a go at Blue Shirt Buddha years ago. I said, why do you need to sell? Because remember, to get his bluesy, he sold his Explorer and his Explorer 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was quite, one thing about, he taught me a lesson in life, which I'm starting to appreciate now, is that, you know what, you can't have everything.
No.
Just enjoy the watches that you like. And, you know, that he was a man who lived within his means.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I had to sell my bluesy. I needed money. And I got to tell you, I reflected on Blue Shirt's ethos. And Blue Shirt would have done this. He would have, if times were necessary, he would have sold it. He did love that watch. But this is the whole thing with the hobby. He was somebody who was very comfortable. He didn't have to have the biggest collection. He was very opposite of people like Uzi or Plastic, who needed to show off and be the best and the biggest. And if you didn't give them the kudos, they turned angry on you. He was happy for everybody. He liked his certain watch he liked. And the fact that it was two-tone, he loved that watch. And the interesting thing is, I spoke to his partner, the lady in the picture here, and she said when she brought the watch into hospital for him, he was really happy to see it. No?
Well, I'll actually, this was the very last picture that he sent me. And it's that. And that was when his wife brought his watches into hospital for him. And you can see the box of watches below. And he sent me this picture, and all it said underneath was bluesy.
Beautiful watch.
Wearing in hospital. And so he just, he brought in his.
AC3 gives credit to Thomas, who exposed Jock's Pam.
Yeah, we're not going to. I didn't expose anything apes. No, it wasn't me.
So I got to tell you, that was a very. I think the moral of the story is you have to enjoy your watches and live your life. And I must tell you, he was an interesting guy. Can we say his real name or not?
Yeah, Bruce Lionel. Yeah, Bruce Lionel.
Bruce had actually, I spoke to Bruce a number of times, and he had a bit of a troubled start in life. And then he came good, and he had a job in the audio visual. He used to do like presentations and things like that. Yeah. And during COVID, that basically collapsed. Yeah. And Bruce had been married before. He'd been divorced. And as you know, anyone who goes through a divorce creates a lot of financial pressure.
Sure.
And so he started again with his new love, and you know he was not a wealthy man. He was a middle, lower middle class guy trying to scratch out a living to survive. And he had a townhouse with a mortgage. You know, just the usual complaints that most of us have. And the sad thing was, he was somebody who, in his 50s, I think he's a bit older than me, he had to reinvent himself because he thought he'd found this niche as an audio-visual technician, you know, setting up
conferences and stuff like that.
Exactly. And the rug was pulled from underneath him, and suddenly that business is gone. And the beautiful thing with Bruce is he's somebody who didn't just sit on his ass and whinge. He tried. He was somebody who tried to provide for his family. I remember he tried Amazon. Do you remember that, Thomas?
Delivering for Amazon for a while, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a brutal business. Believe you me, that is that's a numbers game. It's brutal.
Yeah,
it's
hard, yeah.
I mean, in your 50s, that's the
You
last
don't want to
thing.
be doing it, yeah.
Because at this stage, he wasn't aware of his health problems. He wasn't aware
No,
of this.
no, he got a job at Tornell, a watch shop, eventually, and he lived his passion through that. He lived his passion, you know, for watches. Eventually, selling watches, selling Rolexes. He used to send me pictures of like, look, I've just got day dating, you know, and really excited. Oh, look, we just got this in. Just got this in.
He got his right near the end. He got his dream job, which made it.
Yeah.
It was sad because he worked so hard. COVID really fucked him up. Delivery didn't work, but then he got that dream job.
Well, delivery's fucking hard. That's a brutal business.
That's right. But nonetheless, he was going to do it. He was going to do whatever it took. He was not a guy to sit around and complain. He never complained. In fact, Thomas, he was in touch with you and also with the Cardinals because he was on the Cardinals group chat, and we heard from him every day, until the whole time he was in the hospital, just like you did. And then the day that he stopped communicating, we knew that was right near the end, and because he told us.
Yeah, he told me this photo a month before he passed away.
That's
right.
I must tell you, the saddest time was, can I say this, Thomas, to you? We haven't got Rancher on here, but I think the saddest thing, Rancher didn't realize he did this because he actually meant well. Rancher rang Thomas. Sorry, Rancher
rang Bruce. Yeah.
And then we thought, oh, fuck, he's not well. It was so... Rancher was just happy to talk to him. Hey, hello. He didn't realize that we didn't realize how bad it was for Bruce.
He did, because he wouldn't complain.
And, you know, it's a very sad way to go. It's very horrible, but thankfully it wasn't too drawn out. But the thing, I don't know, have you spoken to his wife lately? Does she still have the bluesy? I hope she does.
I hope she does. I sent her a message yesterday. Well, it's a new day now, but I still call it Sunday. But I sent her a message today, and but I haven't heard back from her. She's probably just reflecting and just sort of having quiet time, you know, and reflecting on things as she does.
Yeah, I know. My dad, he says to me, he always gets depressed on the day that his first marriage, my mother, she died. And believe it or not, this year it was 37 years since she died, and she was 36. So it would have been her 75th birthday. And you know, this is the thing. Everyone, it doesn't just go away within a short time. These are devastating things when people leave. And he was a good man, you know. Sirocco was another good man, you know. Sirocco.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've had a few people who have gone. We've had Vlad, I think, went.
Vlad passed away, yeah. Sirocco.
Andy Hunter.
Sorry, who else?
Andy Hunter.
Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show.
I
am your host, Adricos.
Adricos.
I would so
much. Somber super chat, very somber show today.
Here, Black Cat $9975. Extra tribute to your friend Thomas, Mark, and AC3. I must tell you, the thing about death is it's just so sudden and permanent. You know, like you can't even have 1 minute with Bruce. I would love to ring Andy Hunter and Bruce and just say, hey, YouTube sucks. Economy's fucked. I was wrong about Trump. I would like to have that call, but it's something that you just can't do.
Yeah. But he got his Grail watch. He got his Grail watch, and you know, and I'm happy for it. I'm happy that he got his Grail watch. Hi, Mike.
Thank you, Mike, for joining us.
I'm happy that he got his Grail watch, and which was the bluesy, you know, which is great.
This
may have to enjoy that.
This may have been before my time, I think.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah, it
Mikey.
was
But
Mike.
I got to tell you,
Yeah.
the thing is with it is that it's the thing is he sold his Explorer. I said to him, why didn't you keep it would have been a beautiful two-piece, the Bluesy and the Explorer 2.
Yeah, he wore the Explorer 2 every day to work in his job.
But he told me, he'd said to me, you know, I've got to pay for it. He was very realistic,
Yeah.
and he was never a greedy man. You know what
No.
I mean? I mean, and
No.
it helped. I had to sell. Look, Thomas, I had to sell my Bluesy. The reason, in hindsight, I wish I hadn't have sold it. If I had known the other pieces would have sold, I would not have sold the Bluesy. But what the problem is, Thomas, is that at that stage I had sold nothing. I was overstocked, and Rolex is so easy to sell. I lost money. I lost money on my Bluesy because I bought it. The market, you can never predict how the market's going to go. And you know what? I got to tell you, Thomas, sometimes it's you don't have to keep this shit forever. You don't have to keep this shit forever. And I
Absolutely
really
not.
am enjoying the Explorer 2 at the moment. I love that. You're wearing that too?
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
And I
that's
bought mine
fantastic.
because I was influenced by you and him and Blue Shirt with his Explorer 2. You know, because
Yes.
it's a beautiful all-round watch. It could be my one and done. It could be. You know, they're such a cool watch. White dial. You know, just Rolex don't do many white dials, do they? Apart from the Panda Daytona and the Datejusts and
Oh no, white dial sports watches are very few and far between.
Milgauss. But yeah, the Bluesy. I mean, great watch. You got one, Mark?
No, I have I have the full gold one though.
Bluesy, yeah.
So close. I did have a Bluesy, but I had the 5-digit reference.
Right.
Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. We got a super chat here from Hurritan, $5. Longest grudge in the Archieverse, AC3 and TGV, Mark and Crappy, Bear and Mark, or Narc and definitely
or Tan and everyone.
Mark and Crappy. Mark and Crappy.
I don't know. I think you and TGV go back a little further.
But he's never mentioned me. You notice that? One thing about TGV is he has never mentioned me once. The little dig, fair enough. He's like a worm that's sucked all the nutrients out of the carcass. That's it, never to be mentioned again. Next. And you've got to respect that in him. He has a level of narcissism.
Pure class.
That I honestly could never have.
Don't sell yourself short, Arch. Don't sell yourself short.
I'm going to tell you something. Someone confused my Explorer 2 with a Tag Heuer. Does this look anything like a Tag Heuer?
It could be a Carrera.
Admittedly, when they looked at it, the hands were over the logo. It was the timing. You couldn't see the Rolex on the dial. And this was a person who used to sell sort of lower mid-tier type department store watches, okay?
You're a bit too close to the camera there.
You notice how it's being a complete bitch to focus,
Yeah,
isn't it?
It doesn't want to focus.
Oh well, we know what it is.
There
we go. There you go.
We don't give up, Mikey. We do not give up.
I love the large dot indices on this style.
You know, they're
This
also
one's actually got a
super.
few scratches on it too. I bought it. See the scratch there at the.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's
I bought it like that.
acceptable. That's acceptable.
Yeah, I bought it like that, and I put a ding in the
On the
corner
clasp.
there on the clasp. Yeah, I put a ding on the clasp. You know, I don't care. I don't care. It's a watch to be worn, isn't it? And
you gotta wear your watches. You gotta know
Absolutely, Mark. Wear your watches.
That's it. That Explorer that you have, Archie, has more lume on it than any other Explorer I've ever seen before. It's a slightly different color too. It's a little green. It's not the old
blue. It's like bluish
blue. Well, it's got, you know, there's the new blue since they came out with the Chromolite, but it's a green blue. It's aquamarine. It's a different color I've seen on any Rolex. There's more.
I've seen some where the indices were blue and the hands were greenish. Is that how that one is?
No.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We're in the Omega these days.
Oh,
What I'd like about it is just grab and go because quartz. But I love the sword hands, and it's got tons of lume, crazy looms.
Oh, it's got at least it's got sword hands rather than skeleton hands.
I hate those skeleton hands.
I hate skeleton hands.
Yeah, me too. Which,
Oh,
by the way, I have two Seamasters with skeleton hands. I have them anyway, but I do prefer this one.
Oh,
I've been noticing on the steel Rolex sports watches the size of the dots, like on my 41 millimeter sub, the dots are small. They do have a white gold ring around them, but the dots are smallish, like compared to
there's a lot of the indices are smaller on the subs than they are on the GMTs and on the Explorer. I don't know why, but
weren't there some subs though that had big indices, or is it just a model?
Well, they had what we called the super case and the maxi dial, but
I remember those.
But but no, they were never as big as what the GMT lume plots were.
Okay.
Archibald, you've got a special guest waiting in the lobby.
Super chat. Who we got here? We got. Let me grab this super chat firstly. CB $5. In 1984, Rolex introduced the first two-tone sub, and I bought one. Reference 16803. Pull up the pic I sent you. I will do that. And who have we got? Hey, HR, how are you going?
Hey, Paul. I've had a really good day, and I'm even better for coming on the stream. How are you keeping, Paul?
So you had a really good day. You fired 3 or 4 people today.
No, so in the UK market, it's the weekend.
Yeah, but
so
if you can make someone redundant on a Sunday, wouldn't you do it?
No, I save it all for Monday and I ejaculate over that.
No, Mark, he would prefer to do it on Christmas or their birthday.
and then it leaves something to look forward. It leaves something to look forward to on Mondays. You know.
Good point.
Paul, is that an old shirt or a new shirt? Be honest, big boy.
That doesn't matter. Tell me this: when you fired people, normally at your companies, do they say, "Okay, you can leave now, and we will pay you out the 2 weeks," or what are they? Do they normally?
So we normally have more than 2 weeks' notice, Paul, because most of the time it's a bit of a long story. But we will do what we call pylon payment in lieu of notice. So we're saying you don't have to work it all, just fuck off, and we'll pay you in a lump sum because you're that shit. You know what I mean, Paul?
Is that better because it means that is that better because if they stayed for the period, they would be more disruptive to the other staff?
Oh, you can't let them stay.
Well, listen, we've got a few options here. If you commit gross misconduct, so let's say if I came in and punched you in the face, Paul, he's gone, okay. Well, that shows how interesting I am. Great vid art. I'm on the luxury and sorry. So, as I was saying, Paul, if you commit gross misconduct, let's say I punch you in the face, you don't actually get any notice period paid in the UK because you've done something heinous. Whereas if you're just booted for sickness absence, then you'll get your 3 months paid, but you'll say fuck off and you'll get paid it in a lump sum. What do you think of that, Paul?
So instead of 2 weeks notice, they pay you the 2 weeks
Lump
until
sum,
you
lump
kick
sum,
bricks.
lump sum.
Yeah, and tell you to go home. You're fuck faced.
Well, I mean,
like,
Get your
Mike,
pylon.
that makes a
like,
lot of
Mike,
sense.
Mike,
'Cause
Mike, if you're working for, let's say, my company, right, and you kept showing up, you kept going on about Chingao, and you kept wearing your hat backwards, and you kept lifting your shirt up so I could see your belly, and you kept talking about how you don't pay any rent, then I would just fire you for gross misconduct. You know what I mean, Mike?
Well, yeah, I can understand that. I don't know if those are a couple of digs at me, but you know, you're
What do you mean?
incorrect.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm just using an example. What are you talking about?
Well, of course, and I can understand if you've given somebody 2 weeks notice and then you're fired after 2 weeks, you can't expect them to give two shits about their work performance or anything.
Super.
So
Oh,
it's
look,
probably
Archie's eating.
it's probably
Done
better.
tickets now.
So
better
in
to pay 'em
America,
off.
$2. Why didn't you sell plastic to 5196? He's impossible to sell anything to.
Don't talk with your mouth full, but anyway, keep going.
He is impossible to sell anything to. I don't like selling to him.
Well, that explains it. He's impossible.
Hey, Archie, did you ever sell that Zenith to JK, or did Zane take it in the end?
No, I've still got it. Still got it, man.
What you eat?
Do you want me to put a word in with Zane?
No.
Zane post, see if he wants it.
No,
Well,
no, thank you. I don't need any help.
Super.
I can if you want.
Yeah.
CB, $2. This shows I did not start yesterday. That's the, what do you think of that? That's the original two-tone.
The OG.
Yeah, the 16803.
I had a
What do you think of that?
16133.
Give him his money's worth. What did you think of that watch? Archie?
You know, I actually liked, these were the first Sapphire. These were the intermediate model. I've owned
Yeah,
one
but
of
I want
these.
ceramic. I want ceramic. Fuck face.
Hey, how about just calm down? This was the evolution. This is where it started from.
That would have been a whole case.
That's a shit.
Holes case.
Holes
I want the
case.
big indices.
And the
I want the big
didn't have
indices.
gold in it either, Mark.
No, that was the small indices. This was before the maxi dial.
Well, maybe I only want the big ones.
Does this have a ceramic bezel though?
No, it has an aluminum bezel.
Oh, okay.
Is
That's your
that a
phone,
panel right? Is that a panel right?
Super chat.
Black Cat 997, $5. HR, what is it dealing with all the emotionally disturbed woke women with fake master's degree that work with you in HR?
What is it like dealing with emotionally disturbed woke women with fake? I don't know what to say to that, Black Cat. Black Cat, put it in the chat. Do you want me to take that as a dig or as a bit of banter, or you being serious? And then I'll give you my answer.
When you're firing someone, HR, do you ever check if it's their birthday?
No, but what I do is sometimes if it's close to Christmas, I'll actually defer it a bit longer. If I'm honest, I'll make the investigation go on a bit longer. As much as you think I'm a bastard, Paul, I actually am a very reasonable man, Paul.
Super.
Would you sack someone before if they're going on a vacation, before or after?
Well, they'd have to be physically there in the meeting, ideally, unless they had a medical condition that would prevent it. So it just depends when the investigation is tied up, Paul.
CB, $5, and that I take good care. And that I take good care of my watches. This is 40 years plus. Yes, he does. Look at that.
Yes. It is in good shape. That bezel
No
barely looks
reason they
touched.
shouldn't all be like that.
Is that your favorite Rolex, CB? Or was that just your starting point? Was that just your starter watch? So now you got a lot nicer watches than that.
Oh, no, CB. I think his first watch was an Omega in the 70s.
All right, okay.
CB's got an amazing collection.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, Archie, can you put the Audi hat back on? I quite like that.
Thank you.
Can you put it back on?
I think it's lovely, this watch. What do you think? And it's a tritium.
I want ceramic, Paul. I want ceramic. I don't do jingly jangly. I don't do small indices. I want big nipples. I want big nipples.
I'm a fan of aluminium.
Actually,
aluminium.
when did they do the nipple dial? Hang on, let's back the truck up. Hang on a minute.
That'll be before this. That'll be before this.
Yes, that is correct. The nipple dial was 70s, I want to say.
No, it wasn't. No,
Well,
hang on.
I don't think it was 80s.
The nipple dial, I think, is the same reference, but I think the one he's got is slightly more.
I know they
the
did
nipple dial only came on a sapphire.
Well, no, they did. Well, yes, but they did nipple dials on GMTs also.
Because what CB said is this is the first two-tone Submariner.
Nice nips. Super chat.
Liberty Spot Heart.
Nice.
$4.99.
Right, yeah. Try and jostle them a little bit there, CB.
Here we go. Let's have a look here. Liberty
There we go.
Sport.
He's gonna do it.
$5. Does Mike the Snake have a tie that matches that T-shirt? Do we really have to worry about him in the business sector?
We can't see Mike at the moment, so we'll have to come back to that. But yeah, the GMTs had nipple dials, didn't they, Mark? I mean, the 16753, the root beer, the
root beer nipple dial, absolutely.
With the tiger's eye dial, that's a favorite of mine.
Oh, beauty.
Yeah.
So there I was one time in Fort Lauderdale. I don't remember what time it was, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. The boyfriend and I ran out of liquor. So we go to the liquor store, which we walked to because we were incapable of driving. And a Lamborghini is pulling into the liquor store parking lot so fast that he doesn't stop short. He stops, he hits a parking stanchion and busts out a headlight. And the dude, yeah. So the dude gets out of the car laughing with his girlfriend. He's drunk. He's laughing. And he looks at the headlight and he goes, fuck. He goes, that's $3,000 right there. He goes, oh, well. But I looked at him and I'm like, that's a Rolex. What Rolex? I said, that sucks, but let me see that watch. And it was a nipple dial solid gold root beer, vintage.
Oh,
the guy was a surgeon and he didn't really give a fuck about that $3,000. He just wanted a bottle.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Interesting story, Mark.
Exactly. Poker in the front, liquor in the rear. Boy, that was a trip. That was an epic trip. The shit that happened on that trip. That was the least of it. That bit.
Tell us the best of it, Mark.
No, absolutely.
What year was that?
Look, let me just say, I was in Fort Lauderdale. I was scheduled to have lunch or coffee with Federico, who at the time was living and working in Miami.
Really?
And things went so bad, I had to call and cancel. Just things with the boyfriend went very.
Oh no!
They went very sideways. Police were involved. Hospitals, jails.
Oh no!
TSA. A lot of things happened. There were a lot of agencies. It was a multiple agency event, and I missed my lunch with with Federico. He must have thought I was fucking crazy, and I tried to reschedule. He's like, "Nah, that's okay." And you know what? I didn't blame him. I didn't blame him at all.
Oh, I see. You could never reschedule him.
No, but I didn't blame him because I sounded insane when I canceled. I sounded crazy, but things were happening that I couldn't quite explain at the time. And probably still can't. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got.
What watch were you looking at? Can I ask you that?
Me? Well, the surgeon with the Lambo, he had that solid gold nipple dial root.
No, I mean, what watch?
Well, we had brought the Bluesy on that trip. We brought the Bluesy and the Batman. I had a Batman then. I sold it.
You had a Bluesy?
Actually, I sold them both. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I used to remember how you had the girlfriend watch. Well, I had the boyfriend watch, so he got to wear the bluesy when we traveled. Saved by the Super Chat.
Oh yeah. You had to buy it back off him, didn't you?
Oh no, that was a different,
Not different disaster.
whole different disaster. Yes, exactly.
And what watch were you going to look at, Federico? What watch was it you were looking at, Federico?
I wasn't looking at anything. I was just going to go hang out with Federico.
You didn't have anything in mind. You're just tired.
No, it was just lunch. The watch that I had to buy twice was a 14060M 2-line no date sub. I bought it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Once for the boyfriend or husband. We were married. Once for the husband and once from the husband.
You were married
before he could pawn it. Yeah, we were.
But then you had a prenup, didn't you?
Well, oh my God, talking about stories. Look, we were married. This is way too deep. This is getting too deep. Let me just say we were married in Canada.
Go deep, Mark. Go deep.
Yeah. We were married in Canada before there was gay marriage here in the United States. And it wasn't retroactive. So when it became legal here in the United States, we started planning, to hold a proper U.S. wedding, and let's just say hilarity and tragedy ensued right from that point. So we never made it. And by the way, it was a 14-year marriage, so it wasn't like some relationship that was just one and done. It was a very long relationship, but things turned south. Let's get off of me and let's talk about
BBW in the super chat.
About this super chat right here.
Super chat, Doc BBW, $2. I got 2 nipple dial subs, 1985, only made a few years.
Look at that. Because I knew more about the GMT nipple dial than I did about the sub.
Yeah. Tell me this. I still think that's a beautiful looking watch, don't you?
Yeah, of course. It's classic. I mean, I much prefer ceramic, as I think you do now, but if you like vintage watches, that is a very classic one.
It is very classic.
Yes.
The thing about it is that I love, the only thing is later on, the little improvements were done. So this would have been a holes case, 16803. Then they became solid end link with no holes case.
Yep. And then there was gold through the buckle. Remember that?
Yeah. I think that was a bit of a game changer, that.
You know what, though? I thought that was stupid. Gold through the buckle was bad. It was better all steel. And the reason is gold through the buckle would just get all marked up anyway. Yeah. Just get scratched up.
But it looked more impressive with the gold in the clasp.
Well, it looked more impressive to those of us who are watch nerds and wanted to see the clasp. But the average person wearing, this watch, which I'm sure based on its year, this does not have gold through the buckle. No one's going to know that or even look at that, because who looks at the clasp on a Rolex? Nobody. Only weirdos like us.
Yeah. No, that's exactly it there.
But you did love that gold through the buckle, and here's how I know. Because I had one that didn't have it, and you were always like, doesn't have gold through the buckle. Mine does.
Yeah. And later on, I had one of the last, which had the engraved Reheart as well.
Yeah, right.
I think mine was a V serial number.
Before they scrambled them.
And they're an interesting... Have you ever had a two-tone bluesy, Thomas?
No. Never.
It's the funny thing is, on the secondary market, these secondhand weren't much more than the steel versions, were they, Mark?
That's true. Maybe $1,000, $1,500 more, a little more, but not proportionally. The way
these are the Bumblebee, aren't they?
The Bumblebee is the Sea Dweller.
I thought the Bumblebee was the sub as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I suppose you could say that. The nipple dials, they never did a blue nipple. It was only a black dial nipple, wasn't it? Does anyone know that?
Well, I saw it on the Root Beer GMT, and that had a root beer dial.
Yeah, that's a root beer. But I mean, in the subs, I think it was only
I bet
on
it
the
was
black.
probably.
They didn't-
I bet it was only black. I bet. I'm guessing.
Yeah. When did Rolex start the nipple dial on the Submariner? Okay, so Rolex started the nipple dial on the Rolex on the Submariner around. Oh, they did the nipple dial in solid gold. That's right.
Well, that root beer I saw was solid.
With the release, Rolex started a nipple dial on the sub with the release of the first yellow gold Submariner, 1680. These dials featured raised 3D gold markers and a luminous material. The first gold Submariner was introduced in 1969 and features this nipple dial. The dial was available in black, matching black bezel, and a blue version was introduced around 1971, which came with a blue bezel. Does that mean a black dial or blue? These dials would be used on precious metal or two-tone and steel and gold models. Interesting. That is an interesting.
Guys, it's nipple talk here on the Archie Luxury.
I stand corrected. That's right.
And you say we don't give you anything to jerk to. Here we have it. Put that in your spank bank, boys.
What happened?
Oh, nothing.
So, Mark, which of your watches do you regret selling most?
Look, you know what, Thomas? Thomas, if the biggest regret in your life is selling a lousy watch, your life ain't that fucking bad.
Yeah. No.
Look, the thing is,
it's a hypothetical question.
Look, it's not about which watches do I regret selling. It's about, did you need the money? Did it help solve the problem?
Yeah.
I think the biggest regret I've had
of course.
is I've sold watches and then the money went on things you think, questionable things, okay?
Are we talking about Breguet again?
What I mean is you sell a watch and then you spend it on a holiday or something. Well, holiday's not terrible, but you spend it on something.
Speak of the devil.
That is so beautiful. Do you love that, Thomas? Thomas, tell me that.
I absolutely love it, Archie. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful.
I'm actually thinking about maybe getting rid of my tradition and just having the classic.
Yeah.
Well, the tradition needs the classic would sell. You can't sell because it's harder to sell. That's why I got such a good deal on mine.
Yes.
And the tradition you sell easier. Yeah. True.
But I must say, I like the classic. It's automatic. I love an automatic watch with no date. It's very, very hard to find. Classic, and it's enamel dial, Breguet hands, Breguet numerals, coin. It just got so many hallmarks. It's got that 3/4 movement. It's a beautiful piece to have there. At the moment, I'm just holding. I'm not doing anything. I don't want to. Are
you going to move back into Patek then? Are you going to go and get a Calatrava with the money from the tradition?
No, I'm going to pay debt off. No.
No, again, really, right? Okay.
That's so fiscally responsible.
It is, isn't it, Mark? Yeah.
I know. Who is this guy? What's he done with Archie?
What's happened to Archie Luxury?
Right, exactly. Super.
The problem, I tell you, the problem is I'm starting to realize it's the end of the gig, Mark. My dog training career is coming to a
rapid conclusion.
You know,
we're getting to that age. We're getting to that age.
Doc BBW $2, two-tone subs with nipple are only few years unlike the gold. Yes, good point. Doc, is there any way you can tell the difference between a nipple dial for a solid gold as opposed to a two-tone? Is there any subtle now
You know, the doctor is a nipple man. He knows nipples. That's a good question for him.
Yeah, that's
he probably knows every detail of the nip that there is to know. Lifelong study.
Exactly right.
And they do anatomy class in chiropractic school, and I hope they know what's in there.
Yes,
Super.
That's a good point.
Jet.
Pickle, 2 pounds. Thomas and panel. Frodsham. R.W.
Roger Smith or Crivier. Recipe, Roger Smith or Frodsham. I personally like Roger Smith. I like Roger Smith. Classical, George Daniels, trained. Very boring, Breguet-esque design. A Crivier, Recipe, yeah, he's 14. He started work at Patek Philippe. Learned his craft. Went off and started a Crivier. Is making some of the best watches out there now. Frodsham, British watchmaker. Don't know that much about the modern watches now. I know they're expensive. I'd go Roger Smith though, personally, because I'm a traditionalist. What do you reckon, Mark?
Oh, I barely know any of them.
I can see Mark wearing a Crivier with baguette diamonds on, and a Crivier chronometer concern with baguette diamond indices.
I believe you've mistaken me, Thomas, for a man of taste. I'm so sorry to disappoint. I sort of like the mainstream luxury brands that I'm familiar with. You know, I think because when I was coming up in the world, what was so aspirational to me was Rolex.
Yeah.
And my taste never really developed. I've always said I'm not I'm not into horology. I'm into horology.
Horology, as Clyde would say. Yeah.
Right. So I definitely have I want that brand that everybody's heard of. At the end of the day, I think that's it.
Yeah, you want the brand everybody's heard of.
Yeah, which is why, like, for example, I think if you take Omega or Omega and Cartier, well, Omega makes an awful lot of nice watches, but people know what Cartier is more than they know what Omega is.
Cartier got some classic designs as well, going back to the 40s and 30s and earlier.
Even earlier, right? The Santos goes back to like
1904. 1904, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Cartier did some great stuff, I think. They're getting pretty popular again now, Cartier, I think. They're always popular, I think, Cartier. I really like them.
I mean, but I've always said Rolex, Cartier. That's something that everybody knows. Patek Philippe, Vacheron Constantin, Audemars Piguet. I mean, these words hurt the mouth to say. This is why the French drink so much wine, because their language is painful to the mouth to even say. And I don't want a brand that nobody can pronounce. You know, that's it. And you know what? Hans Wilsdorf studied words until he came up with a word that could be pronounced in every language.
Yeah.
He forgot Asia. I believe that he didn't take Asia into account because Rolex is hard for them. But but they know it. They know it very well, don't they?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's amazing stuff, you know.
It is amazing stuff.
I've got to tell you, see, I've never really been that interested in that. Like, for me, niche brands are like Breguet. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you like large brands. You
Are
don't
they
like
fake? Are they fake, niche? Is Breguet? Let me tell you that. Let me ask you, Thomas,
Well,
because everyone says I'm biased. I'm going to interview you. Is Breguet a Phoenix brand, and is it completely nothing like the old Breguet of past?
When a conglomerate takes over a brand, Swatch Group being the conglomerate, it gets diluted a bit, I think. And although I love Breguet, it's my favorite brand. It's not the Daniel Roth era Breguet. It's not the Breguet of old. It's not the. They're trying their best. They're bringing out. I mean, for the 250th anniversary, they've brought out the
Everyone's kind of said this
single-handed one. They brought out. They brought
So
out a
Thomas,
new.
do you think it's fair? People have said it's so fucking expensive. Everything they've released is ridiculously priced.
Well, yeah. I mean, this, for example, £24,000. When you walk out the door, it becomes £10,000. That's what I bought this for. I bought it for 10.
Archie, you paid less.
Yeah, so I bought that for £10,000.
Yeah, Australia is more brutal than the UK.
It's a white.
And
It's
the white gold's a little bit more expensive. White gold's a little bit.
It's white gold. It's beautiful. It's enameled.
Oh, it is.
Enameled dial. It's a gorgeous timepiece. But it's 24,000 new, and it's like a lot of brands. You know, can you really justify it? Can you justify that?
You can justify it at 10, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. I saw the Submariner, I saw the Kermit, and got that. I was happy because I never wore the Kermit.
I must say, also, Breguet itself uses a lot of French and English watchmaking. This is the thing, you know, a lot of the key ways, like Patek is Swiss, Lange is German, and Breguet really has a lot of English and French. They were the premium watchmakers
for pocket watches. Yeah,
the Swiss slaughtered them on price.
Cyberlip Rancher joining
Good
us.
evening, fellas.
Cyberlip and Rancher.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening, Cyberlip.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
How's
I
it going,
gotta
everybody?
admit, I wasn't really paying attention, so I misread the title. And I said, it said, hey, could you confuse my X for a tag? And then I saw a mark on there. And I thought, well, I wonder, did he misspell the last word? But then I realized, he meant Explorer 2. Never mind. So,
Rancher, your name came up earlier.
oh, really?
It did.
Well, color me
shocked,
disinterested.
We were talking about Blue Shirt Buddha.
Oh,
yeah.
God bless him.
And
Yeah, it's the fourth anniversary of his passing today.
God,
we were talking all about how much he disliked you.
No, he loved you, Rancher.
I loved him as well. That's why I spoke with him until the end.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. That he was communicating really until he went into his final coma, when they just could do palliative care at that point. But up until that point, he was in communication daily.
Yeah. And then when his brain started to completely go, he would just say, "I see,
I understand."
Yes.
Mark, how was the movie?
Oh my gosh, it was really good.
It
was very, very good. I saw Nuremberg about the Nuremberg trial, and it was great. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was about the rally.
Yeah.
Well, it was about the aftermath of all that. Yeah, but it was very, very good. I enjoyed it. I really liked the two lead characters,
Rami Malek and
Rami Malek and why am I blanking out? Russell Crowe.
Yes.
They were excellent. They had very good rapport.
Super Jet.
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie. You all should go see it. Super Jet.
Super chat. Chief Tit, $5.
The Tit Man.
Irrespective of ownership, has Breguet still got a separate factory, or have they been bought under the same physical roof with another brand?
Still got their own factory, I believe. Yeah.
I think all those
They
brands.
moved to Switzerland. They originally, Breguet was always a French company.
Yeah.
And they moved to Switzerland, partly because there's a number of reasons, but access to parts, that's where you go. If you're going to build a supercar, you go to Italy. If you're going to build watches, it's mainly Switzerland, isn't it? It's got that. It's got all the access.
It's got the infrastructure. It's got the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark, I should have gone to see that. I went to the movies today and instead saw Die, My Love. It was fucking horrible.
I don't even know what that is.
Waste of 2 hours. It's the new Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Kirkpatrick or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
No, actually, Archie, it's a lot simpler than that. And of course, Bill Sanders kind of covered this briefly. But Abraham Louis Breguet was a Huguenot, basically. So it's like a religious war, a French Protestant. So under the persecution of the papist crown, he fled to, like a lot of Frenchmen did, to Switzerland.
Fun fact, Bill Sanders and Napoleon both owned a Breguet at the exact same time.
Yes. Mark still does not own one, so he is still pre-gay.
That is true. I am not Breguet. I am no gay.
The old ones are the best. The old ones are the best, Clive.
What,
Mark?
The old ones are always the best.
We have a super chat.
Super chat. We've got a super chat here from John C. $2. Mike the Snake lied about his Pantera.
Well, finally we get some money out of that one. $2.
$2.
Yes.
Mark, do you know Whoopi? Do you know Whoopi Goldberg?
That's my cousin.
Okay.
Of course I know her. How am I going to not know? How am I going to not know my cousin? What you don't realize is I was adopted into a Jewish black family.
Okay.
Yes.
Of course, Jen was also adopted. He's a soul man.
Really, very obscure joke. Very, very obscure. He's making a Seoul, Korea.
Yeah.
Very, very obscure.
I've known from Jim for ages. It'd be great to see him in the chat. We see him now and again, don't we? Rodden 3, but it'd be great to see him again on the chat a bit more.
Well,
hop on the panel. Hop on the panel at least.
Yes. Thomas, I haven't seen you in a... Sorry, we're not supposed to use it anymore. I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays.
No. No. How have you been, Rancher?
I come on here a lot, and boy, are my arms tired.
Really stretching for the dad jokes today.
Yeah. So I'm all right. I'm all right. Hanging in there.
Good. How's your old Submariner without the pip?
Pipless? Yeah.
Pipless Submariner.
My 16. Oh, there's a super chat.
There is. Look, Crazy, it's for you.
Oh.
Archie, you want to read that? Archie, let me explain how super chats work. You see, people give you money and then you read them.
Okay, thank you. We got a super chat here from Jefferson Exotic, $5. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for Rancher's amazing jokes. Oh my fucking God, every zinger gives me new life. Genius, more please. Thank you, God.
Now there's a man with some gratitude.
Yep, exactly. Of course, Jefferson Exotic. I can't believe there's 2,485 Jefferson Exotics.
Well, who knew?
You think you changed it to Jefferson Erotic or something like that?
Jefferson Erotic.
Well,
Yes.
that's more like
Indeed.
SR Bell.
Now,
Yeah.
speaking of which, Clyde, have you spoken to Mike Hawk lately? Or Neil and Bob?
I have not. No.
Just wondering.
Arch, how's the traveling treating you?
Hey, it's great.
Let's look
Good.
at
I'm
that
waiting
white.
for-
Let's look at that white walls. The white walls of this hotel.
Oh, really? I thought maybe he kind of took. Maybe he took over an Apple store.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I actually quite like that's a wall I just chose just to anonymous.
You'd think they'd put some art up or something.
Now, actually, where are you?
Archie took it down.
Yeah, I'm not
Archie's-
saying because of nasty fuckers there. Not
Archie's
saying
in an
because of-
undisclosed
You don't have to
location.
give us. You don't have to give the exact address, but like
He's in the Clyde. Listen, he's in the witness protection program at an undisclosed location.
more like the Witless. But okay.
The witness protection program. See, finally, you got a good one in there. It took a while, but
I thought it was rather obvious, of course.
you did come up with a good
And
one.
as would Jefferson Exotic 2481 would
Yeah,
say.
that was all right too.
He's rolling
But I-
over. He's like howling in laughter right now.
I really did
Exactly.
enjoy the witless protection program, though. I did. You know what? Forbin Colossus does have a point.
Look, Archie Champagne. No, come on. Come on.
I think so. You
I
look
think
fresh and
that's-
clean.
Patrick. And of course, there's well, okay, I can believe there's 9,339 prior Patrick Batemans because it's Patrick Bateman. Super chat.
Super chat, Hurritan, $2. AC3, when was the last time you went bangers without a paddock? Oh, I normally didn't travel that much with a paddock. I did use them. Yeah, I did.
Now, isn't a Hurricane really, really close, low to the road? Isn't it really sit low?
Yes.
Well, do you think he's closer to the road when he drives or when he walks?
That was a short joke for those of you who don't know what Clyde's going for.
Well,
I have a question for you, Clyde. Do you still wear toe shoes?
I'm wearing them right now. As a matter of, I'm down to one pair. Ben hates them so. Actually, and
Fun fact about Clyde: toe shoes. I mean, do you wear them to
feet?
court? I want to know if you wear them in court.
I could have. I would if I could.
Those
Also-
hurt, don't they? Don't they hurt your toes?
No, they're quite comfortable.
Okay.
No. Methinks the lady doth protest.
I wear them because they're comfortable. Also, God help me, Garbage Fire fucking hated these things so much.
Well,
I like those hoof shoes that women were. It was a trend women were wearing for a bit that looked like hooves.
Now what?
Those are cool.
Now doesn't Archie wear those? Wait, they're not shoes, are they?
And your little cloven hooves too.
He's a bit nasty, the rancher. We've got to be careful. We can't give him too much.
You don't want to get him upset.
We don't want to give him too much.
He gets nasty.
Now at Forbin Colossus.
You love Forbin Colossus, don't you, Rancher?
Yeah,
He's a
no,
great-
he-
he's a great guy. He's a cool guy, is Forbin.
Yeah, he does. He emails me all the time and tells me about all the shenanigans and fuckery that the Minotaur does.
Shenanigans.
Really?
Yes, it's never ending.
Is your evil eye?
Exactly.
The Eye of Sauron. The Eye of Sauron.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I got a snort.
I like
got a
that. That was
snort out of the
cute.
rancher. Guys, that's not easy.
No, that was. Oh,
Thank you.
so what's Archie doing now? Just staring off into space?
We got a super chat from Mobster. Let's get this one on the screen. $2. Mark, who gives a better BJU?
That's a good one.
Oh, the kitten with those sharp little teeth? Probably not.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jason Frank's spamming your chat like anything. He wants you to check out his video. Why don't you pull that up, Archie? Why don't you pull up Jason Frank's
Okay, Form of Colossus.
video show?
What's he spamming?
I don't know. We'll take care.
Some video show.
We got Doc joining.
I don't know what it is.
Into the show.
Doc. Where's Doc?
Doc. Let's let him in. We got to let him in.
Doctor, give me the
Doc BBW.
I just wanted to come on and answer your question.
See, it's the nipple dial.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Doc, you got to speak up. Your mic is funny.
my mic is still funny.
Better. There you go.
It's better.
Now, is that a nipple dial sub or no? It's the nipple dial GMT, isn't it?
Super.
No, it's the nipple dial GMT. I think those ran for.
Hurricane Plastic said he'll pay 14 for your BMW. What do you say? I don't even want to get involved with that. I don't even want to get involved with that guy.
Why would
Nothing.
you sell it?
I wouldn't sell it to him for $1 million. I'd say no. I
Oh,
wouldn't
come
be
on. What if
interested
the
in-
money was in escrow?
you
For a
wouldn't.
million.
I don't believe that, Archie. If he said $1 million, I think he'd jump at it.
SR Bell couldn't find out what Archie would do for $1 million, but I'm pretty sure he'd sell the Beamer for $1 million. Super chat.
But not 14 though.
Super chat. David and $5. Arch, tell us your thoughts on the Paddock 6196P. Worth the money? I think it's really beautiful, but it is expensive. And Jason, don't link to other channels there. I'm not interested in that. Otherwise, I'll remove your wrench and you won't be able to post anything.
What's he linking to? What channel is he linking to?
I'm not sure, but I just deleted it.
Oh.
6196, that's the platinum. They only released it in platinum. It's kind of the replacement to the 5196P. Beautiful watch, nice size, gorgeous, fucking expensive. Fucking expensive. Thomas Burnett, let me ask you something. Would you ever swap your Breguet for a Paddock?
Well, the funny part is just now, it almost looked like Thomas Burnett was like there, like lowering his head and bowing to you.
Kneel before Sard.
What's your son?
Kneel before Sard.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't actually, Archie. I'm happy with the Breguet.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I like the look of it.
Which one do
You
you
know,
have?
I do like Patek, but all the ones I like cost like £500,000, you know, because there are many repeaters and things like that. So,
But a 5196P isn't quite that high.
Now,
Which Breguet do you have, Thomas?
just the 7147 Classique, like Archie's got.
Oh,
In
okay.
white. I got it in white gold instead of yellow gold, rose gold.
Nice.
a classic.
Very cool.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
It's much better than Archie's. No, I could get behind.
Is
that.
it as good as the Lyrique?
Oh, Rancho was a bad boy with Lyrique, weren't you? You got 4 of them, then sold them all.
Yeah, for more than each one of them went for more than the value of that bread.
I know.
That's what free enterprise is. That's what free. Honestly, I can't see how that is a terrible thing Rancher did. He took a fucking risk. It paid off. He cashed out. It's like going to the casino and saying you're not allowed to take your winnings home.
Well, that's the case with me because my brother-in-law runs the casinos.
What did you think of the rigs, Rancher?
Actually, I really did like it, and I liked the second one. I think they're working on the third, and now they're working on possibly a fourth. Now, there's a new one working out that a super secret project that, but I can't. I'm not at liberty to discuss it unless someone super chats $100.
We got a super chat here.
Does it have something to do with the Lyrique?
No.
John
Yes.
C. $2.
What do you think?
Mike
Where were
is
you? What were we
lying.
talking about?
Okay, let's just. I don't really, John C. I don't really want to harp on. Mike's very nice to come on the show and reveal stuff. We don't want to make fun of him, man. Just leave that.
You know, actually, Mike is a good and gentle soul.
He's also a good sport.
Yes.
We'll show it for $2, and that was enough.
Yeah. Well, still, you know, I've not had a soft drink now. I can't. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks.
Haven't had a soft drink. What are you drinking? Hard drinks, Clyde? I thought that
I have. It's been 25 years.
Better go to a meeting.
Do you have soda water? Do you drink soda water, Clive?
Oh, I guess I could drink soda water. Yeah, thank you.
You know what? You have Sam's Club like me, Clyde Z, and they sell this. They sell water. It's called Waterloo, and it's the best seltzer out there. It's wonderful.
Oh, really? Actually, I got to tell you honestly, ever since I found that soda water with a little bit of flavor in it.
That's what I get at Sam's.
I never even want soft. I don't even want soft drink, Clive.
Same. They taste funny now.
That's because you're tasting natural for the first time.
Also,
Exactly.
why don't lions like to eat clowns at the circus?
They're not funny.
What's
They
that?
taste funny.
They
Super
taste
chat. Yeah. Super chat.
Hurricane, $2. No bigger super fan on the show than Blue Shirt. Not even I. Well said, Tan.
He used to be the first one on the channel and the first one to donate. First one to super chat.
Yes, he was. Very good guy.
Well,
Absolutely, Tan. Absolutely.
And he's in a better place now.
And by that you mean anywhere but here.
Not on this channel, yes.
Exactly. I knew what you meant, Clyde.
Remember how in the group he would play off of his name being Bruce and do the Bruce skit from Monty Python.
Oh yeah. Hello, Bruce. How are you, Bruce?
Well,
Bruce?
How did that work? How did that work?
Hey, don't dox me, bro. Don't dox me, bro.
Anyways, it was fun that everybody was doing it for a while. For a while. Except for Mark. I think Mark we were doing it for you, Mark, because you were consistently kind of irritated by it.
Precisely. Super chat from the man in the middle.
Thomas Burnett, £10. Arch, putting you on the spot. Who's your favorite sponsor? Pride and Pinion, BQ Watches, or David SW has been so loyal. Nobody is as loyal as David SW.
David SW.
It takes a lot of money to bring this equipment together.
Loyal. He has been so loyal, David SW.
Yeah, what about what was it? In Time.
Jewelers in Time. Kenny
Jewelers in
Are
Time.
you
Kenny Nguyen.
Kenny Nguyen. $5,000.
Jewelers in Time. It takes a lot of time to put this equipment together.
Is Wolven still kind? I honestly don't know.
No, I haven't. Time was my favorite. Jewelers in Time was my favorite.
Yeah, that's the classic.
Yeah.
Too bad TGV had to work on that.
Chat.
Here we go. We got a super chat here. I got to tell you, we got a super chat. Black Cat 997, $2. John C lied about the Ford Pinto.
Does anyone know what
Black
that
Cat
means?
997.
Ooh.
Does anyone know what that
Oh my
means?
God, it's Captain Zed. I haven't seen him in forever.
Captain Zed, yeah, one of the OGs.
Yeah, the OGs are coming out.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Sure.
I used to have a Ford Pinto.
And by OGs, I don't mean Mark.
Well,
like
Ram it up to that.
Now,
I know
did your
Ford
Ford
lied
Pinto
about the Ford Pinto.
Did your
It
Ford
did not.
Pinto blow up? Did it explode?
No, but I did total it in an accident.
Lucky you didn't explode.
It must have hit somebody from the front instead of the back.
Correct.
Captain Zed's got one of the original Clint Eastwood GMTs. The 16753, I believe it's 16753.
The original root beer.
Has taken my life, left me alone in the night. Every sip feels like a fight, drowning our dreams out of sight. The bottle whispers my name, but all it brings is the pain. Bourbon has ruined my life, turned all my joy into strife, cutting me deep like a knife.
Well, I got to tell you, you know, nobody knew that T-Dubs had a voice like an angel.
My hands are balloons that forgot how to pop. Every knuckle a mountain that just won't stop. Mirror shows a stranger with a face I don't know. Manhood shrinking like the sun in winter's cold glow. Swollen fingers, swollen pride. Lost myself in what I tried to hide. Thought I'd be a king, but I'm a pawn in this fight. Still rolling, ruined my life, chasing a shadow.
Was that the Tiger King?
That was the best one. That was the best
So it's just
one.
like most Aussies when they sing, they sound American. Don't they?
Looks like the
Member
Tiger
chat.
King.
Knox Boy Band. Knox Boy Band.
We do have a member chat. Archie's apparently not here. It's from P. Clan, he said, "Why didn't Plastic Condom Boy go to Sirocco's funeral?"
Oh, Sirocco.
That's a good question.
No, he's also in a better place.
I believe that Archie called him and he blew off everything. That I believe
Hello.
Hello. Now, Archie, P. Clan wants to know in his member chat, why didn't Plastic go to the funeral?
Hey, you're asking the wrong person. I went. I drove up, paid my respects, and left. I don't know. You have to. You're asking. I can't speak for other people.
Are you
I
sure
can only-
Cam didn't pay them for you, or?
I don't know. I'm just telling you. I only responsible for myself.
Did Savron go?
Savron.
I guess that means
No, he didn't.
What a great name.
It's good. It is a good name, isn't it? Saffron.
Savron.
It's a bit like suffering.
Yes. Yes.
Or
It's just-
saffron oil.
Just condensing it.
Or saffron.
Saffron.
Yes.
So I have a question for Cyberlip. Who is that
Yes.
in the avatar?
That's the actual Cyberlip. It's from a '90s video game, and that's the villain in the. And his name is Cyberlip.
Okay, so for those who are gamers out there, they already knew that.
Yeah.
Wow, you must have liked that game.
Yeah, it was a fun game. Yeah.
I'll have to read about the significance of that title.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, Google it. It's a fun game. It's
What sort of game is it? Is it a platform game?
No, it's a side-scrolling. It was an arcade game from the '90s, and it's a side-scrolling shooter, kind of like Contra, if you're familiar with that.
Right.
And you're fighting against a computer that has gone rogue, called Cyberlip.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've actually not heard of that one.
Yeah, it's SNK was the maker.
As small
I'll
as the
go for
niche is for watch lovers,
Yes.
the niche for watch lovers who are gamers is even smaller still.
Yeah.
Gamers.
I'm not really a gamer, but I was in the '90s. I used to go to the arcades a lot in the '90s.
Someone's making a Pac-Man watch. I think it's Spinnaker. Somebody licensed Pac-Man for this. Put it right on the dial.
Could easily be Spinnaker. Yeah. They made the SpongeBob SquarePants watch, didn't they?
That's the kitten's favorite.
What country is Archie in?
We don't know.
He
He's
hasn't
an
disclosed.
undisclosed
He hasn't disclosed that yet. He hasn't
There's
disclosed
so
it.
much nastiness, here, Clive. I don't want to say.
It's the witness protection program.
Yeah, you don't want guys calling his hotel trying to cancel his reservation.
Let's have a look at this hotel room. Look, from what we can see, which is precious little, can we start to like deduce it? Can we let's do like a Sherlock Holmes on what we can see here? Anybody? Anybody?
Well, he's not in Japan for sure.
Well, how do we know that?
Because the room's too big.
Oh, yeah, fair point. Maybe he's got a deluxe.
Unless he paid for a large room.
Yeah, it could be. Could be a suite.
Yeah. But I don't see that happening.
And he's in a country that rents. He's in a country that rents or lets rooms to livestock.
When I was in Japan, they had fairly larger rooms. Wasn't terribly expensive. It was just Americanized hotels. So this room is consistent with the room that I stayed in Japan.
Well, see then.
Except for it had paintings. It had paintings on the wall. This one has nothing.
Japan is back in the running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, we can't tell. We're not going to do any Gonzo streaming. We're not going to go to, the local Starbucks. We're not going to have street food.
Why are you doing any Gonzo or street food?
Because that would allow us.
The problem is, it's just gotten so nasty with the Watch Nick thing and other things are nasty. It's no longer just a bit of fun. They're really vicious.
It's no longer
safe.
Right.
It's gotten to a stage where there was so much this last week with Watch Nick saying all sorts of things. Oh, I don't want to get involved in this shit. Horrid, absolutely horrid.
Exactly.
You're going to take a break, Archie. I think I've actually got it from here.
Well,
I don't know. I might actually put too much effort into it.
Super chat.
Here we go. Super chat. Hurritan. Are you scared of Watch Nick or Grobnob more?
Well, Grobnob was pretty scary.
I'm not scared of anybody. I just don't want to fuck up my holiday by answering stupid things for $2, and then I've got drama to deal with.
Excuse me. $2 Canadian.
Yep.
$2 Canadian.
200 pesos.
It's about 79 cents American.
So to answer your question from before, since there's a slight lull, the two-tone nipple dial in the subs was the same as the nipple dial in the gold subs. It's just they only put them in there for a couple of years.
Things that are
super chat.
Here we go. Falcon Colossus $2. Redo Blue Shirt Buddha Wristwatch Week. The show wrote itself.
Oh my God, yeah. That was a good show.
With shot.
That was ID Guy did Wristwatch Week. That wasn't Blue Shirt Buddha.
Super chat.
Hurritan $2. AC3, I'm happy to send Watch Nick the money. You tell me. I'm just saying I don't want the hassle of revealing where I am, and it fucks up my vacation. I'm just going for a bit of a relax. I don't want to say anything. That's it. That's my choice.
Do you think when Timepiece Gentleman gets out of jail, Nick is going to start in with the trolling him immediately?
He's probably putting money in his commissary right now.
Yeah. Yep. He's probably trolling him while he's in jail.
Well, wait, who's in jail?
Timepiece Gentleman.
Oh yeah, okay.
Super chat.
Hurritan $2. We were promised video content. Why are you withholding? Because I changed my mind after the week with Watch Nick and all this fucking hate and stuff. You know what?
Did Watch Nick run your life?
I just don't like the vengeance and stuff that goes on there. Why does it have to go like that?
It's too nasty.
Yeah.
I like the watch talk. We have Thomas came on, Blue Shirt Buddha, we're talking. Why does everything have to revolve about what I do? One of the dumbest things you can do on YouTube is reveal too much stuff about you. Look at Mike. Mike tells too much, and everyone just laughs at him instead of saying, oh, thanks for telling us that. These dickheads who have a go at him don't even turn their fucking camera on.
True.
I mean, if it doesn't work that way, it doesn't work that way. So,
yeah, it is an odd phenomenon, isn't it?
I'll be right back.
No worries.
Is that a threat or a promise?
It is.
Mike the Snake has started censoring himself by simply muting for most of the show.
He's talking right now.
He doesn't know he's muted. Yeah.
No, he knows he knows. Super.
Especially that little clip you posted of him.
Chat.
What's that?
Super chat. Hurricane, $5. Why does this have to do what revolves around you? This isn't called the Watch Talk live stream. It's called the Archie Luxury live stream. I have no sympathy.
Well, at least that was $5 no sympathy.
The problem is that it's turned so vicious this week. I don't want to get caught up in it or fueling this stuff. I don't even understand why Plastic's on the dungeon or whatever. I can't stand the guy. The guy has crossed lines that really piss me off.
Crossed.
What about guys like Bark and Jack? Do they get trolled? Bark and Jack.
Oh, that's rat number 2. He's rat number 2.
He doesn't come on the stream.
Oh, that's rat number 2. That guy.
Yes, Adrian is rat
he's
number 2.
I don't think he live streams, does he?
Rat number 1. Adrian, rat number 2. Federico, rat number 3.
No, Jin is rat number 3.
And Jin is rat number 4. He didn't make top 3. Jin did not.
Yeah, but but I always get that mixed up with the treacherous snakes.
Same thing.
Yeah, but it's slightly different.
Same, but different.
Thomas. I thought Jin was number 3.
Okay, well,
Jin's number 3.
TGV is number 1.
Yeah, TGV is number 1. There's no doubt about that.
Well, Tan, you know what? At the very beginning of the week, I tried really hard for the big reveal. I really did. I pushed for it. I thought Gonzo streaming would be good. I just quit pushing for it for the same reasons that you're finding, which is I couldn't budge them. But I do think it would be better if we were out on the street. If we were,
it would be a lot better. But there's so much nastiness there. It causes so much trouble. I mean,
I feel like you're going to get trouble either way. Either way. Here's
the other option is I'll just Hurricane $2. Please play clip in WhatsApp for Cyber Lip. Thanks. Here we go.
This has something to do with gaming, then.
Well, I guess I'll put
maybe it's
like quick.
Yeah, I'm bringing this up. 1 minute. Got it.
Bring it up.
See, the more he doesn't want to talk about it, the more curious I get.
Exactly. That's everybody.
Today.
That was quick.
And their designs.
Well, what the fuck does critical of price?
They're
fucking overpriced. They're fucking overpriced.
Recently, we are talking about Bremont. I've been very critical of their price points and their designs.
Well, what the fuck does critical of price point? They're fucking overpriced. They're fucking overpriced.
Recently, I had 2 fairly large experiences with Bremont. I was invited to their factory in Henley.
Which sounded pretty nice.
And then I went to one of their townhouse events.
What the fuck is a townhouse event? He then discusses how his views have completely changed.
My views on Bremont have completely changed.
And he talks about these words: branding,
the
journey,
their journey,
the price point,
made sense.
The
Bought
price
off with a
point,
shrimp
it
and
made
a duck.
sense. I didn't need the price point to be explained to me. The whole thing, it was as if this jigsaw just suddenly came together.
I don't know what the fuck that means. The price point made sense. Maybe well, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? But
Yes, you might be spending £4,000 on an ETA-powered watch, but that's also your ticket into being part of Bremont.
you're buying into a secret club.
You are buying into this kind of secret club.
What the fucking hogwash? I never heard such fucking hogwash.
They've created this community,
Community. What the fuck?
but it's not marketing BS. This is genuine. This is a genuine connection.
Genuine marketing connection, whatever the fuck that is.
You can't just take an ETA-powered watch and compare it to another ETA-powered watch. There's a lot more that goes on with that. They focus on the finishing, they focus on the case, they focus on the design. The branding is going to be different. You are buying into a brand.
I seem to be smelling fucking bullshit. I can seem to be smelling fucking bullshit here.
Again, this is not paid for. There's no connection with me and Bremont apart from this visit.
He's talking through his fucking ass. I mean, fuck me dead.
There still aren't many watches that I'd buy from them. I really do like the look of their chronographs, and that would probably be a route that I'd go down.
I mean, if you think these Bremons are so good, why don't you sell your humble Rolex collection and buy some fucking Bremons?
I have bought into that branding. I've bought into their journey. I've been inspired by where they're going, and maybe
They're trying to sell fucking overpriced watches, for fuck's sake.
for me, still, I feel like they're expensive. But that's just because I can't price in that entry into their secret club right now.
You think I'm wrong? Buy one yourself and see how it works out. I'm Paul Puter. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
Okay, in all fairness, Archie was also invited to fuck right off.
Remember the Bark and Jack's coffee?
He used to slurp fucking coffee. I do not want to hear mouth noises along with my watch talk. That's disgusting.
Right.
I thought you liked hearing mouth noises.
But I mean, obviously,
wait.
he was bought
What
off.
kind of noises do you want to hear?
That guy was like obviously bought off with like a pint or a glass of prosecco and a cocktail shrimp.
What I'm trying to remember, wasn't he in the WhatsApp
Yes.
group when
Yes.
Archie made that video?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. He quit. He quit immediately. Actually, and Archie was in it too.
I mean,
You know,
even
so-
he has to have known what a load.
Well,
it
Archie was the one who
you know.
posted the video.
Yeah. So Adrian quit, and then eventually we had to boot Archie out of there because he just kept posting like porn and tits, and like I love Archie.
Is he still around?
Wait,
Bark and
wait.
Jack?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, now
Yeah,
now
he
I
renamed
wanna-
it under his name. It became trendy to use your real name for some fucking reason. I've done it for years, but
Wait a minute, you've done it for the Archie Luxury Channel.
Yes.
Very few people know that Paul Pluta actually legally changed his name to Archibald Chesterfield III.
For real?
that's right.
Yes,
I was
in the
I was
Brisbane
just
court.
surprised that Adrian,
No shit. Is that really true?
Of course.
Adrian's name was not Bark or Jack. It never made sense to me.
And he started it with a
Alder-
partner. He was Bark, the other guy was Jack, and then the other guy
Yeah.
dropped out.
That's what I figured. It must have been he must have been one of the two guys.
Fun fact, Martha Stewart started out the same way, and then she just like got rid of her partner and kept the $1 billion.
Yep. What are we talking about?
Exactly.
% right. That's exactly it. Martha,
Well, boys,
what happened?
I must take my leave, but I'm leaving you in very good hands here, Archibald. You gotta go pick
I
up
tell
the
you,
dinner.
it's been a pleasure having you on the show today.
It's been a pleasure being had.
Absolutely pleasure having you on. I really, you are a panelist. The rancher's humor gives me the shits at times. Relentless. It's just relentless.
He is a little prickly.
Don't worry, Mark. I'm just saying that to get him back tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna work too.
I thought you were taking Mondays off.
Actually, I am. Tomorrow is my day off. Yes, you're right.
Well, guys, you heard it here first. You're going to go Archie-less tomorrow.
That's right. Thank
But
you.
I
You're
myself
very
will be
God, you're
watching
so
it.
lazy you can't even properly quit.
Bye, Clydesy.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mark.
Thomas Burnett there. We're in the last segment of the show. We've got a good panel. Doc, new blue shirt Buddha. You were probably the closest guy to blue shirt in the community.
Me?
I think
Yeah.
so, especially since you guys ran that show every.
Yeah, we were on a show. Yay!
That, you mean the weekend show, weekend watch talk with the punters? I still think that was a high point. I think that was one of the best fucking watch shows ever.
It
Period.
was, yeah.
In
It
the
was.
sport.
It was really cool. Yeah, we had such a good time. Anna something, Flipping Zippo, Neo, and me, and Bruce.
Yep.
And doing that, we had Neo, Anna something's news slot at the beginning, where we do the news and do a roundup of watch releases, and then do a topic each week, and then we'd do the watch reviews of different collection reviews. And I remember Rick Remica's one that was amazing. Watches and wow, we did Bill Sanders, we did Penny All in a Movement, we did loads of different people. Tennessee Mike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, loads of people.
Tennessee Brando, I mean.
Loads of people, yeah. It's well worth visiting the channel. If you haven't seen it, punters. It's called Watch Talk with the Punters.
Yep.
But yeah, some great stuff on it.
Actually, the brightest star of the Archieverse.
Yeah, Bruce is
Thomas,
great.
let me ask you something. What's gone wrong in the watch area here? Why are we not getting some exciting releases? Is it just this time of year, or what's happened?
I don't know. I mean, I think I did a video about why has Omega done such crap releases recently this year?
Yeah,
they've not released anything interesting.
No.
Rolex has just released the Land Dweller and a few turned out the same old stuff. You don't hear anything of Breitling or you know, we've got anniversary brands, we've got AP, but what have they knocked out? A Royal Oak or two? We've got Breguet who are knocking out a couple of things. They did an interesting piece recently, didn't they? They did that one that looks like a face of Mickey Mouse or something. It's several complications.
Okay, I'll be right back. There's one thing I want to talk about when I come back. I could talk it while I'm doing. No, that's right. We don't want to do
There's
that.
Vacheron. Everything came out in Watches and Wonders, I think. Vacheron haven't released anything particularly new for their 270th anniversary. There's loads of anniversaries. There's
loads and loads.
There is, yeah. I think Zenith have got an anniversary. They've released all their stuff. I think Breitling have got an anniversary.
Breguet's done some big things for the anniversary, but I think compared to the pricings of their other watches, they seem dear.
They're all obscene prices. They're all like $80,000, $100,000.
You think people will buy that stuff, or what do you think?
There'll be collectors out there who are Breguet fans. Sorry, Breguet fanboys. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm kind of stretched getting the 7147 like you've got, Thomas. That was a big stretch. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's a nice watch, though. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you've done great with tradition, but if you really need to sell it to pay off some debts, well.
Well, I don't have to, but it means I can travel a bit if I did. You know, it gives me some options.
Okay. Gives you a slush fund.
Yeah, slush fund. That's exactly it. And
yeah.
I think the problem is, look, the problem in the watch game is that it is not the huge growth that we saw before. The demand is not there because of the world is not the same as it was a couple years ago.
No, it's more than that. Basically, like soft money came rolling in, like the rest of the economy. The invasion of the moneyed snatchers. And they came in and ruined the best parts about the hobby, frankly. And even though they've all rolled out, most of them, it's still not the same after they left.
Let me ask you, do you really get negativity from standers? No, you haven't answered. Do you get negativity that you sold the 4 lyrics off?
No. Oh, do I get negativity from other people in lyric?
Yes.
With the exception of Bill Sanders, I really don't give a flying fuck with the rest of them.
What did Bill say to you?
He's like, well, they're your watches, your choice. I think he's a little bit disappointed, but I think
disappointed, like you get a B- on a college paper.
Exactly. It's almost like a son. I'm disappointed in you, son. Almost that sort of thing. Not bitter, but just a slight look of.
But I mean, there was a fair chance, Clive. Let's be totally honest there. I mean,
well, okay, but there's, like I said, and again, what I did like about the watch, and even though I know we had a high-powered, like young, up-and-coming hip designer, I thought there's too much dead space on the dial.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can be the problem, even with the Breguet Classique, because it's so damn hard. I mean, it's a lot, and that's one of the things I have learned. It's a lot fucking harder than it looks. I mean, we want to rail on Rolex because, the difference between the 36 and the 39, the 39 sucked, and they didn't get the proportions right, and they finally halfway got it down with the 40. But it's a lot harder to do than you'd think, even with today's graphic designs and da-da-da-da-da. I just thought there's too much dead space in the dial. It should have been instead of a 39, it should have been a 37 millimeter, kind of like the original overseas.
Tell me this.
Now, you remember back they had the little Chinese watch, and it was like a complete homage of the Nautilus. And I can't think of God, you know which one I'm talking about. Like
the Atelier 1.
The what?
The Atelier 1.
No, even before then. Fuck. I had one, and I had a giveaway, and then the guy from fucking Malaysia won it. I'm like, oh my god! It was I'll next time. It's like, okay, next time I do anything, it's going to be limited to the United States. Sorry, because I spent like twice more on shipping it than I spent on buying it. But I had one of those, and of course I was wearing it to like Uber-Oki years back, and I would know every once in a while I could see the corner of my eye, like someone literally, it's just like a watch guy would get it. He would their heads would be cocked over like a 45-degree angle and like walking like right in, like, is that what I think it is? What? And I could just see him coming in just from a different oblique angles, and I just thought it was the funniest goddamn thing. Ah, shit. But there is an engineer with a E. It's another like Alibaba. Zach Dow engineer, Engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at it, and like I said, the reviews have come in and they said, it's surprisingly good for the money.
You must admit, Clive, the risk that you took with LUXURIA, there was every chance, more chances than not, that you would have lost a fuckload of money. Would you agree with that?
No, not really, because we were getting such a good watch at that price that, like I said, even the people that, and we had some of the top independents in Switzerland doing our stuff. They joined us. They're like, can we get in on, hey, can we get in on this?
Mm.
And when they were joining up, so we kind of knew we had a wiener.
Mm.
The trouble is, I think we threw the gates open too far.
Well, who was in charge of it? It was Bill's project, wasn't it?
It was kind of like by consensus.
But who owns the LUXURIA brand name? Who owns that?
We set up I technically, I guess I'm a partial owner of it, but it's still, it's nebulous at best.
Okay. Fair point.
Yeah. But
is there ongoing costs to that registration? Like if it's it's a company or something, it costs money every year to keep it going, doesn't it?
A little bit, but then again, since a watch, but enough is generated just from like the different watches to more than cover it. That's kind of built into. Okay, hold on.
They had two series, didn't they? They had the original one and the second one. You weren't involved in the second one.
I could have been, but I chose not to. And I kind of wished I had. I kind of like the second one solved the problem. The problem which I had the first one. The guichet dial took up a lot of the space.
The fourth one is really good. It's going to be a jump power. The fourth one.
The fourth. They've got how many have they had, Thomas?
They're on the third one already. I think they've done two. They're on the third one, and I know someone who's managing the fourth one. So they've got 4 in production, but Rancher says he knows of another one, which he's keeping too close to his chest. So,
One up trading $2. Arch, when is the trip over? Hope it's all going well. About 10 or so days.
Like
Thomas, is it appeal to you, or it's too specialty for you?
I'd love to get one. I just can't afford one. I'd love to get the drum power.
Yeah,
it's on their website. They have a website that's showing them.
The first one is the most valuable, is it, guys?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Rancher?
I'm not really sure what they're going for, frankly.
Would you buy one back again?
Not at the prices they're going for now. I'll put it that way.
Okay, fair point. Fair point.
Because it's one of those things. It's just like the the 16570. I mean, when you bought and sold like them several times for like $3,000 or $3,500, to buy one for $7,000 or $7,500 is like no, because there's part of the brain saying nope, it's a $3,500 watch. Fuck this bullshit.
Yeah,
it may be rational or maybe completely irrational, but yeah.
Yeah, expensive on the secondary market.
Yeah. I need to, thanks for reminding me, I need to light a fire under the Ask My Watchmaker and see how the second project watch is coming, because that is taking way too long.
Well, I do like.
Hey guys, I got to wrap this baby up. Tomorrow's my day off. We've got a big super chat here from Thomas Burnett, £20.
Yeah.
Remembrance Sunday. Least we forget. Here's to remembering our fellow watch friends. Blue shirt, Sirocco, Valad, and Andy Hunter. Cheers, Archie, Mark, Rancher, Doc, Mike, Cyberlip, and everyone in the chat. David SW, thank you so much. One
David
up trading,
SW.
$5. Arch, for a Royal Oak, what's the best size? I'm leaning towards 39 mil extra thin. You know what? I think that's a good size. I also love the 15400. That's the
the thing is, when you talk about that, I always remember you talking about how the extra thin ones, those movements were so delicate.
Yes, they are.
They really didn't belong in a sports watch.
Correct. Let's go through and thank our super chatters. Thomas Burnett, thank you so much, Thomas. Rich Mitch, Hurritan, Madman, Pickled Pickle, Black Cat 997, Hurritan CB, Black Cat 997, CB, Liberty Spot, Doc BBW, Pickled Pickle, Chief Tit, John C, Jefferson Exotic, Hurritan, Mobster, Hurritan, David N, John C, Hurritan, Thomas Burnett, Black Cat 997, P Clen, Hurritan, Forbin Colossus, Hurritan, One Up Trading, Thomas Burnett, and One Up Trading. Guys, that's the show. Tomorrow's the day off. Back again on your Tuesday. See you later, guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, guys.
Save your dignity, guys.
Wait, you say that on the Archie channel? What the fuck?
David SW.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.